I was just trying to find a place to live, but every base location on the server was already taken. Then I found something interesting. One mistake changed everything. A few days later, I had more loot than I knew what to do with. Then I lost it all. This is how it happened. I joined the server about 3 or 4 days after the wipe. There was a heli crash right next to me, but someone had already looted it. I found a bunch of these little stash bags and they're full of high tier loot. I went and looted the military area and I found a few more stashes there as well. Oh yes, what a... I got myself an SVD and I moved on. I found another military base and there was someone already there. Yep, there's someone. Almost set up. Hang on, 200. He mucked around that military base so long I thought he'd left the server. Once he gets up on that, I'm going to shoot him. Oh. That was like an explosion. Why are you running? I whiffed all my shots and unfortunately brought some attention to myself. Someone's on me. Yep, I'm behind. Where am I getting Oh, I'm in trouble. I think I hit him twice. Oh. I felt pretty ripped off there. I definitely hit him twice with the SVD, but he must have had some pretty good armor on. I respawned and ended up going north. I ended up chasing a whole bunch of shots that were nearby. Blaze. Yes, I did. Perfect. Oh, it's going to be coming right there for sure. Roof camping, I bet. There he is. I am a bit of a sucker for... I knew at the time I needed to start looking for a base, but I wanted to have some fun first. Oh, no. 500. That's way low. All the way to here. 700 it is. Oh, that had to have been it too. Is that here? These blokes were already shooting DMRs. Fucking hell, they got this area zeroed in. Oh, 800 meters. Yeah, taking a fight against some roof campers is pretty stupid because I can't win anything and they can get everything. But I don't care because I like it. What the hell is that? Oh, I thought that was a player. I respawned somewhere else and went to another military base. Damn. Yes, please. Found myself a high tier key card. Construction, that should give me some names actually. Someone's gonna hate that. Oh. Fuck, there's two guys coming. He sees me. Maybe. Get my gun. Get the fuck out of here. They're pushing down. Oh god, I gotta get out of here. Fuck, I hope one of them runs over. Fuck, he's seen me. I thought I'd try and wait him out and hide in this room for a while, but I got sick of waiting pretty quickly. I ain't fighting like a bitch. I'm getting out. Going down with style. What? I wish I could have hit my shots like that earlier. Oh, come on. I've ruined the glass pane. That's the key card I just stashed down there. Suppressed motion? Yes, please. One round. I came back to where I died and they'd already left. And they actually left most of the loot on my body. And luckily I stashed those key cards before I got my head blown off. I started moving north and started thinking about getting a base down. I got pretty lucky and found that construction key card pretty quickly. It was time for me to find a base location, and I really didn't think it was going to be this hard. I ran around for hours looking for a base location and every single building was taken. Oh fuck, he's taken. I thought I might have been able to get in the window at this one, so I mucked around for a bit but realised I couldn't. What is that? Every single building was taken. Sound might be bugging out or I'm getting shot at. It's just that. That is something. And this is why you don't turn up to a server late. Look how geared he was. Oh, that had to have been it. I respawned and kept looking for a base location. There was nothing. Got back to my body. Most of my stuff was still there. Then I thought it was a good idea to start another fight with another geared guy. Once I realised someone was next to me, I decided that was enough, and I went back and got my stash. I'd have to wait till tomorrow to look for a base location. I logged in the next day and it put me straight in the middle of a field. Right next to a heli crash too. Oh, good find, good find. Wow, I just got rid of them all and they've all respawned. More of them. Ooh, 300 blackout, alright. Man, I really wanted this spot. I wonder if I can get in there somehow. After looting that heli, I picked up my stash and started moving north. I really need to find a base location today. If I can't find any building, I'm gonna probably hit those rocks to the north. And put this up there. I think that'll be a good spot. And just like yesterday, everything seemed to be occupied already. I'd gotten all the way up north, and there was 2 more locations to look at. This castle was not on the map though, so I thought this might work as well. And as if I wasn't tempted enough, there was a Downbad event at this military area. I couldn't say no. I stashed my gear and decided I was going to head down there. Oh, yuck, that's disgusting. I got the event, and it just added to my problems because I didn't have enough room for anything. I decided to stash this loot as well and go and make sure I could find this base location I really needed. No, I didn't see that landmine until after. But I did notice something. They'd built their walls backwards. I went and picked up my hatchet and came back. I was really hopeful I could get an eco raid done. What on earth has this idiot done? I broke through the second wall and the base was mine. That was literally 2 days of looking for a base location. I didn't think I was going to find one. And I definitely didn't have enough nails to build a standalone base. It's already got concrete. I need bigger bags. Wow, thank you. And there was actually some pretty good loot in here as well. Oh, he's got a large bag there. When I went back for my stash, I made one fatal error. I didn't bring the code lock, and I didn't have enough nails to finish the door either. So I went and picked up all my stash and brought it back with me. Go. Give me those sweet, sweet nails, and give me that sweet, sweet planks. And that sweet, sweet code lock. I managed to get back and finish the door, and this was now my base. I own this base now. What a major whiff. What a whiff. How did no one else see that? Honestly. see what I've got. See what I own now. And you know what? I don't even feel that. That's what happens when you feel like shit. Oh, what a perfect start, honestly. From all the deaths I had at the start, just getting absolutely wasted, to this. Couldn't get out of this area for a long time. Oh, actually, can you imagine he's out trying to find a code lock? And I've taken his base. This is amazing. The only problem is I don't have a sleeping bag yet, so it's a long trip if I get killed. So much nice loot they've given me. I heard a heli crash, so I thought I'd go and have a look. Oh, I thought that door was open. I thought that was an open door. Oh shit, nice. The heli crash loot was pretty garbage, so I went down to where I got the event earlier and got that stash that I left in the trees. What a great feeling it is to come home to a home. After I got back, I decided to do some base upgrades. By the time I got to the heli crash, it had already been looted, but I managed to get a few guns. The server was resetting and it was pretty late, so I logged out at this checkpoint for the night. Let's go see if the old owners have set up shop outside somewhere. You know, either there might be setting up out there somewhere. They're just basically the rest of the life. I noticed that the roaming trader had spawned right next to the base, so I went and did a sell run. I made a fair bit of cash off my sellables and I intended to buy some code locks. However, there's none in stock. That honestly might explain why they didn't have a door. They might not have found the code lock and can't buy them because none are in stock. I did buy the PC and the flag upgrade for the territory kit, which gave me access to some quests. I got some storage and a sleeping bag as well. One of the quests was to go to Fob Eagle and I had a key card for it too, so I thought I would make that trip next. Now, I hadn't been up this area yet, and I ran straight into a military area with a heaps of zombies. And that was going to come back to bite me in the ass.
So it's not good. Having all these zombies chasing me.
I had to run high up the hill just to get away from the zombies, and then I found myself in a really bad spot.
Oh fuck, there he is. This is a fucking terrible fighting spot. I'm trying to get back around. Where the fuck was that?
I put myself in a really bad fighting spot there. I was trying to get away from the zombies, but I just didn't realise there was people above me as well. I went to check out the town just to my north, but there was really nothing there to write home about.
Huh.
I really needed some more code locks, so I thought I'd respawn down south. I was also looking for the construction keycard location, which I hadn't found yet. I found another stash, and it had a high tier keycard, and I'd also got some sheet metal too. I thought I'd found the mother load of nails too, except for it was just a decoration. But I did get a couple of boxes. I was going to keep respawning until I found where this keycard went to, but after getting all this gear, I thought I'd better make the run home.
I know how risky this is, but
I made the 10-kilometer run and got home in one piece. I really thought this construction keycard was going to give me some code locks, so I went to respawn again. I looked through so many different towns. I reckon I went to every town on the map.
the red brick office.
I just couldn't find it anywhere. On my way back, I found another heli crash, but the loot was rubbish. I respawned yet again, but at this time I actually found the code lock straight away. The only problem was that I was down south again. When I was passing the airfield with the code lock, someone trapped me in one of the buildings. I didn't have a gun, but luckily I threw the code lock out the window before he killed me and he didn't find it. Then I found another one. I saw another guy at a heli crash. All I had was an M1 Garand, so I took a few pot shots at him as he ran off. A few of them got pretty close, but it wouldn't have done any damage even if it did hit him. It was getting pretty late, so I stayed where I was and logged off for the night. The next day I logged in and headed towards base. Hard to tell whether I was whiffing or ghost bullets, but I was pretty sad about that one. I did respawn and got pretty lucky with a couple of code locks and building gear straight away. I could not believe that there was 2 code locks in this one room. I didn't even see the second one when I first ran in. Once I got back to base, I decided to run some key cards. I took the medical facility and the construction one that I was still looking for. I know I saw a high tier there, but fuck's sake. Finish on the trees. I'm gonna do a big flank around. He had a lot better gear than me, so I took everything. I grabbed my stashed loot and headed back towards home. That's why you don't auto run in a straight line. Of course, when I'm all this shit coming back, I'm getting chased. I ran back to base and depoted my loot and came straight back out looking for the fight. I ran up one of the hills that I thought he'd probably go towards. There it is. Hold on. There's one of them anyway. It turned out this guy had a base in these rocks in the bunker here. He's in there. I'm leaving. I'm going now, see ya. I was a little bit premature with the shots there. I should have let him come outside properly first, but at least I knew where he lived. I'm pretty sure it was the same guy that shot me in the back. That's all been the same bloke, right? I came home and ran straight back out with another bunch of key cards on me.
Someone's here.
I stuck around for a while looking for the person, but I couldn't find them, so I moved on. I still couldn't find the construction keycard, so I climbed the tower in the middle of the town to look for the red brick office building. And honestly, the loot was garbage. I was expecting code locks. Wow. Are you serious? Is that set up? What are the chances? Wow. What are the chances? I'm going to have to move this bag. It sounds like they're in the building. Yes. I headed back towards base after a pretty successful keycard run. When I was chopping wood, I was trying to help another player get his first base down. I decided when I got back that I'd jump in a Discord call with him and help him out. I came back after the call with him and it was base upgrade time. At this point I ruined my hammer, but I'd also run out of planks, so I needed to go cut some more logs. But little did I know that my neighbours were home. I got as many planks as I could and built as much as I could, but I ran out of planks again. Watching the footage back, I'm pretty sure this is him standing there with the white shoes in the tree. I got the window shutters done, but I ran out of planks again, so I went out to get some more logs when it was dark, and I wanted to have a look to see if I could see anything. In the castle. I'm going to raid the castle instead, I think. Once the sun come up, I had another look, but it was pretty foggy, so I couldn't see much. I also wanted to go to the trader, but I went for a closer look first. Couldn't hear anyone, so I went to the trader. This time I was here to get some transport. I wanted a Chinook, but I could only afford a gyro. It's a piece of shit, but it does the job. Just. As soon as I landed, I got the high tier key cards at the northern airfield, and that's where I went. This thing is a tough bitch to land.
For a high tier keycard, that is garbage.
At this stage, my filter was already on empty, and this is not what I needed. But I made it home. I come back again to do another key card, but this boat showed up right when I was flying above. They got out of their boat and were shooting at me, so I went back home. I had other plans anyway.
This is what they get for roof camping me.
It was time to pay the neighbours a visit that shot at me. I noticed they hadn't blocked off the top of the castle when I'd been flying over it, and it was time to take advantage.
This is what you get, fellas, for roof camping me. There's a lot more shit in here than what I thought, though. I'm taking both of your code locks. Oh, how lovely, you got me more. I hate those things, man.
I thought it'd be a good idea to take the heli back to base, and then I come back on foot.
Man, I hate flying that thing. That sucks. Literally watching the football at the same time I'm raiding someone. Well, at least I'm getting all the charcoal I needed. It's funny, I got no charcoal and they've got... Sorry, boys. Let's see what I was... Oh my. Well. Oh, that's what I needed.
I did trip after trip after trip, back and forwards from their base, taking absolutely everything I could get my hands on. I heard some other movement inside and I decided that was enough.
Someone was in there. don't think they come back to this server. I think they're done.
I logged out that night with a stupid amount of loot in my base. The next day I ran to the trader because I wanted to sell some of the loot. I needed to get some radios and bird up bags so I could raid that guy in the rock bunker. It was pretty bad timing on my part. There was a Downbad event on at the same time at the same place, which also spawns explosive zombies. I thought I'd killed the last one, but another one blended in with the rest of the zombies. I didn't realise it was an explosive zombie until it was right next to me, and I'd already pulled the trigger. By the time I got back, someone had stripped my body and taken all of my stuff. I lost all my cash and all my sellables. While I was there, I did the event, but the loot that came from it wasn't that great either. I was going to just log out there and probably not play again, but I ended up buying a ATV and drove it home after a very, very long crash down a mountain. The next day I did the high tier keycard at the northern airfield again, and this time I actually got a tier 4 armor which I didn't even know existed. I was really counting on getting either boom or the radios to craft the ones I needed, but it just wasn't happening. I had another key card for near my base, so I went and ran that one as well. I noticed a boat sitting on the shore when I was flying over in the heli, and I thought it'd be better for me to get around it instead of the heli making too much noise. So I stole that and headed straight back to the north airfield to do another key card. This one gave me another high tier key card, so I got back in the boat and went straight to that one. I really thought these high tier key cards would be giving me actual boom, but it just kept giving me the supplies I already had. I came out to do a few crates, and when I was there I realised there was an airdrop coming down right on top of my head.
I didn't realise that's on me.
And it turns out I wasn't the only one in this area. I expected the flank, so I went up to cut him off. I honestly don't know how he survived the amount of shots I actually put on him. I respawn and come straight back. Oh, what is that scope?
I must have hurt him. I hit him with the 300 Win Mag and thought I'd hurt him, so I went in to finish him off and I looked the wrong direction. The trader spawned nearby, so I thought I'd go and buy the burlap bags and the radios I needed. And it was at this point I realised I was screwed because there was no radios in stock. I had a bunch of high tier key cards at the temple, so I got in the heli and headed that way. When I landed there, I realised I didn't have any MVGs, which I was going to need to be inside. So I had to turn around and fly back to base. So I lost the footage, but when I landed back at my base, I went and got my NVGs and extra batteries, and when I got back in the heli, I got head tapped and he took everything. I'd been looking for these radios for days at this point, and I decided it was enough. I met a friendly named Jamaica when I was helping him with his base. I sent him a message and asked him to meet me at my base.
Oh, hello, hello.
Hello, how you doing? Are you inside?
Hey, it's Jarhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Come
already in?
come
Okay, yeah,
Your
sweet.
base, it's like too near from mine.
Oh, really? Where? I didn't realise.
I think like 500 meters
Oh, really?
on this direction.
Hold on.
I think I heard it
The shots.
the shots, but
Yeah, that was my
I don't
machine
have
gun.
too much loot.
That was my machine gun. I came
I don't
out
have
and
too
shot
much
him.
loot.
I did respawn back at base once and came out and the guy was still there, and I filled him full of holes with an RPD, but he didn't die, and then he tapped me.
He didn't take the heli, so I don't know if he's still... And my body's still there. He took everything though.
If I know this was your base, I was help you.
It's all good. Oh, he took out the spark plug as well. It's been dirty. You'll have to get a spark plug for this. And he's taken the key as well. But
Oh,
yeah, if you want to move in here, feel free. Come
I
inside.
think I'm gonna move to your base
Is it
because
much,
like your base is
bigger?
too. It's bigger than my.
Have you been in all the
my
way?
base. What? Yeah.
Yeah, this one's all ammo and stuff. Magazines.
I just took it. Some key cards and.
Oh yeah, take the...
What?
Take the lot. Yeah, look. Here's some high tiers on the floor in that keycard holder. But yeah,
Ooh, thank you.
if you come over here, you can press clear authorization. And now you should be able to authorize group. Yeah, now it's yours.
Oh,
So now it's...
really, bro?
Now it's yours, yeah. So, pack my sleeping bag. Now put it down for you.
Oh,
I've got raiding stuff in this one here.
thank you,
good.
bro. Thank you.
At this stage, I was just happy that the base was in good hands.
The grind was over, and for the first time in a while, I could finally relax.